Hey y'all, it is sunshine. I know y'all can't see me when I wear my glasses because it's got that blue light filter and then it shows nothing. Okay, so what's going on in my world that's not cross stitch related? I swore I wasn't going to really crochet anything this year. You know, I'm just going to concentrate on stitching. And that didn't last long. None of my stitching plans go right, but whatever. I've been looking at this blanket for a very long time. And I decided, with Joann's being in jeopardy of losing everything they own. Well, they are in jeopardy. They are going down. Let me tell you about that first really quick. Joann's filed for bankruptcy again. And they're going to close all the stores right now. Unless they find bidder to take it over. Now, I talked to one of the employees that I usually visit with over there at my store. And this is hearsay only. I have no proof of this. But she said right now there's two bidders. One bidder wants to completely liquidate the store and get rid of it. The other bidder wants to try to make a go and keep trying to make Joann's work. Us crafters need Joann's to work. Because I don't know where y'all are, but here in Abilene, I don't know where else to go to get stuff that I need. Michael's is too dang expensive. I'm sorry. Michael's is a joke. Hobby Lobby has good stuff. But they're pretty pricey too. And the fabric selection is a little lacking. So, I'm not sure what we're going to do. I'm not sure. So I went and got I went to Ralphie and did some thinking, and I decided, yeah, I'm going to start this. This is from 2019 Crochet Along from Cherry Heart Nature's Walk. Now, it is really beautiful with the yarns they used. They used Sheepus, or I can never say that word. It's SCHEEPS, and it's a UK yarn, and it's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. I think they call it stone washed. I'm not sure. Anyway, so I wanted that look. So we went down to the Joann's. And I couldn't afford to get all the yarn I needed. And I'm just going to pray that they're going to be open long enough for me to still get the yarn. And I made a decision last year towards the end of the year that I will only be buying one line of yarn because they have a lot of colors, a lot of weights, a lot of textures. It's just a good line of yarn. And if Joann's closes, that's gonna screw me big time because it is a Joann brand of yarn. I got the Big Twist prints, Big Twist value prints, and they have that stonewashy look. So this is my color palette. Let me get all my babies in a row here. And I've already started using this one. It's kind of a messy look, but I don't really care. And my version is going to be a lot different because she uses the sheepest, I don't know, I'm going to call it a sheep, I don't know, is a number 3 weight yarn. This is a 4-weight. And I really enjoy this yarn. This yarn is super soft. And it's not stiff and rough like Red Heart. Because I decided last year from going forward, I'm only buying Big Twist as long as I can. Anyway, back to the point. It's a number 3 weight yarn they use with a 3.5 millimeter hook. I am not going that little. While I was at Joann's, I decided if I'm going to go ahead and use the worsted weight yarn, then I am going to use a normal size hook. Now, I did go smaller for me. Usually I'm at a 6 millimeter or up. And I found their hook. Well, Big Twist has their own hook. It kind of looks like a Furls. I love how clearly it's labeled. There's the head. Now, it's a little bit of a struggle with this hook. I was not going to buy this unless I had a coupon. These are like about $9 to $10, if not more, for the larger sizes. Okay, so I had a very nice coupon. I could use it on this, and I did. I have no problem with the handle part. I like that. I have a very big hand, and I'm still able to just get in there and do it. But here's where my situation comes. There's barely any piece here. So grabbing onto the yarn is a little bit rough. This is rounded. So if you're stitching something small, it's not going to get in those tighter spots. I'm going to give this a full chance to get this blanket done. But will I buy another one of these? Probably not. I went to go look at the reviews on Joann's.com page. And this was in bad reviews. This had horrible reviews. But I march to the beat of my own drum, so of course I don't take the reviews into heart until I test it for myself. But I personally will not buy another one of these. And I'm one of those, I buy one hook to try it out. I don't go off the deep end and buy a full set just to buy a full set. I see that on my groups all the time. Everybody has to have the same set. And it doesn't work that way for me. So, the reasoning, also, let's talk about, what is this? I'm switching from pillowcases to these boxes for projects. These bad boys are humongous. I love them. When they're great. Because here in Texas, we have a wind and dirt issue. And dust. We have a lot of dust. So, okay. These are my squares are turning out like this big. They're huge. Okay? When they do their squares, they are turning out, I think they're about 6 inches square. Mine are turning out closer to 12. So they're doubled in size. And sorry, I shouldn't keep doing that. So that's going to be a thing. And let me scroll back up here. There are a total of 6 different squares. And you'll need a total of 48 squares, 8 in each design. Now, that's going to be a very big blanket if I do 48. But I kind of want to do a blanket that size. I haven't done a big blanket in a long time. My last big blanket was Rings of Change by Frank O'Randall. That man's got more talent than I know what to do. He's got so much talent. And I hope one day he comes back to pattern making. But I kind of want to make another big blanket, like big. And this pattern is so much fun because you get to try out different squares. Because I'm utterly over regular old granny squares. These are different squares. You know what I'm saying? It's not the same square over and over and over again. So, I don't know. I think I'm just going to wing it like I do with everything I do. I want to make, I think I'm going to make the minimum 48 squares. Or I may, I don't know yet. You know how in cooking you can just use spices and sprinkle things with love, and then your soul just kind of tells you, okay, that's enough. You know, and well, it happens the way in my world, but I think I'm going to do that with this crochet project. It's going to be, I'm in no hurry to finish it. It's just something to be my project of the year. I don't have a stash of yarn anymore. I have some stuff left, but I really don't have a stash because I know what I want, and I don't want a lot of crap laying around. So, crochet is not something I'm going to do a lot of right now anyway. So this project will hold me for a while, because in the mornings into late afternoon, I'm having to work on that Haid for cross stitch. So, you know, this is just my evening project as we hang out together and do our own thing and whatever. So, yeah. Anyway, but my goodness. I'm so tired. Tomorrow is such a busy day. I gotta go get a Doppler on my legs for the check and make sure I ain't got blood clots. Then I gotta go to pain management, and then I gotta go to mental health. It's a lot. It's a lot tomorrow. So we'll start to see. Bariatric update is we're waiting on all the referrals. They need all these referrals, prior auths from the PCP, and the PCP has been on vacation, and then her nurse is on sick, and it's been a lot. But I'm going to continue to pray that this can keep going forward, and it'll be all right. So, yeah, it'll be okay. Anyway, I hope you'll have a wonderful week. Oh, and on the fridge saga. Still no fridge. They say Lowe's has dropped the ball. And I said, they told me that last week. They came in, they were going to drag the refrigerator over the island and drag a new one over the island and put it in. But they have to sit for 24 hours before we could plug it in, because it had to be laid down and drug across my kitchen island to get it in there. And I said, listen, I don't know about that. What do you want me to do with all this food for 24 hours? And they're like, well, the only thing we can do is wait on that new one. I said, listen, I need some kind of guarantee that it's going to be here this week. If not, we're going to have to do something different, because I'm not dealing with it no more. And she said, well, it looks like we have a guaranteed delivery for Wednesday, that we could have it there by Thursday. I said, listen, it needs to be delivered to you by Wednesday and installed no later than Thursday. If that does not happen, we will figure something else out. And Hot Stuff gets to talk to him again, because that seemed to work last time. He don't ever really call this landlord, and we really don't have to. We really don't have to. There's not a lot that we have to deal with. But when it comes to a refrigerator, $1,000 worth of diabetic medication in there, and every time we buy groceries, the cold stuff freezes. So they've dealt with the temperature stuff. They've dealt with different parts on it. And they're finally like, okay, enough's enough. And so the one that they are getting is supposed to fit through the walkway into the kitchen. Because again, let me remind you, if you're new to the channel, the place I live at thought it was a great idea to put in appliances and then the island. So you have to, if there's an appliance that needs to be changed, you have to drag them over the kitchen island. And it sucks. It's great. I was like, just cut down part of the island, but you really can't because the dishwasher's in there, and I need the dishwasher because I use it for storage. So, I don't know. I don't know whoever designed this place. It just didn't work out. Because if you think about it, what's going to happen when the appliances do go kaput? Like the refrigerator. Dragging a full-size refrigerator over a kitchen island is not ideal. I'm just glad I don't have to deal with it. Y'all take care. Enjoy your evening. Have a blessed week. Take care.